Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution. So, as I said last time, I would progress to the next area, and here we are. We had to go to a safe, we had some ebooks to read. I had actually originally recorded this, but then I had lost the. I'd accidentally deleted the recording along with the other recordings that I had. It's a mess, don't worry about it, I messed up. You didn't miss much. I hacked in here. I knocked out a couple guys. And then you have these ebooks that you read, which, if you are interested in reading, you'll of course, have to pause it. I will not be reading these out loud to you. I'm sorry. No story time with Doom Jester. But yeah, so today we're picking up where we left off. It's been a while, yes, I'm sorry. I've been both preoccupied with other things and I've been playing other games in general. So, just stuff. That's the neat thing about not having anybody watch right now. I don't have to worry about it so much. Though I'm sure people will look back on these videos and go, wow, he was terrible. Why did we ever, watch him or anything of the sort? But don't worry about that. It is what it is. So, I don't remember. I think I have gone over this before. If I haven't, because my augmentations, I can walk over it. But if you could take the boxes from over here. You could take these boxes. Well, wrong button. As I said, I've been playing other games, so my controls are rather lacking. You can take them, throw them down somewhere, jump on them, jump onto the next one, jump onto the next one, and hopefully you make it over here to where you can pull this breaker, and there you go. I prefer keeping it on just because it gives me a safe zone. See, I think I probably already have talked about it since this crate is here. But if for whatever reason that was during the recording that was lost, I'm bringing it up again. Alright, so we'll let them be. Oh yes, Detroit is still very Detroit-like. Joy. So let's see, that's the bank. We need to go to the police station. We have not skipped this, luckily. But we have to go interrogate, essentially, a cop, a crooked cop, and it'll be good. Fun stuff. Oh yes. As I said, I've been playing a lot of games recently. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2, so I started recording that. I'm getting back into this because, again, I wanted to play it before I started playing Mankind Divided.
Okay, bye.
So that is why I'm back here again. And so happens that because I was, again, in the recording mood, I am recording this. I know, perfect, huh? So we need to go
I'd
upstairs.
very much like to meet with David Seraph in person.
We need to go upstairs and check out this
Assure
guy's
him that
office.
these attacks are entirely linked to humanity.
Let's see, where do we go? There's a vent over here, I believe. So that one to crouch, that one to open. Man, I'm still getting used to the controls, as I've brought up about 7 times now. Let's see. Anything in here? No, not really. Yep, it is. So let's just take all of that. And this, I'm pretty certain, if if somebody walks by the outside, they will see you. Let's read this real quick. Okay. 9212. What's that say? Hearts of Steel. Okay. So I'm pretty certain you can be spotted from the outside, so I'm going to cloak. And let's hack quickly. Okay. And my mouse is not showing up. This is terrible. No. Well, if they spot me, that is too bad. Apparently I had a issue with my mouse, my cursor showing up, and that made it a little bit more difficult. And I'll just go there.
Access granted.
Alright, perfect. Scroll through that. Scroll, scroll. Scroll, scroll. Alright, perfect. So we've got the information, now we can go and interrogate Mr. Captain Penn, I believe. Well, it seems there's still something upstairs, so I may check that out. I don't know if that's supposed to be another entrance or if it's actually upstairs. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm using the both the controller and the mouse. Well, keyboard and mouse. It's mainly because I like doing the hacking bit with the mouse instead. It feels a little bit slower when trying to use the controller. And I'm actually, in the previous times I've played this game, I've always used the keyboard and mouse for controls. But, I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult using the controller. I've been trying to expand my controller skills because they are lacking.
We're gonna stay here until I get some answers, kid. We're talking about some serious fucking crimes.
Crimes? What are you talking about, man? My brother's missing and you want to charge him? Typical.
All right, let's try this again. From the top. When was the last time you saw Lucky, and who was he with?
I told you. It was like a week ago. We was hanging with some old friends.
Old friends. Right. Listen, we know you both used to run with the Motor City Bangers. We know Jason is still in deep, and we know he's into something big.
Yo, you got all the answers. Why you bothering me?
Okay, smart mouth. How does aug trafficking grab you, huh? Does that ring a bell? Maybe the DRBs are having a chat with your brother right now. What's the matter? Now you've got nothing to say? I've got all day, kid.
Guy's a compulsive slammer. Jeez. That was hilarious. Oh yes, I would love to be interrogated by him. I couldn't resist laughing. And that would get me in trouble. Hey, you two, I'm going to... okay. Don't mind me, I'm not here. Hopefully they don't get too, hostile towards me. Let's see. I think that's what's his name is over there. Anything in here worth knowing? No, this is just the other area that's completely unimportant that I've already been in. Ah. Where's this go? This goes up here to the tripwire. I'm wondering if that's just the other entrance up there. Well, yeah, it may be. Whatever. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Let's go downstairs and interrogate Captain Penn. Now, you may notice I am also speaking less about other stuff. It's not really trying it out. I'm just, attempting to restrain myself and see if I prefer speaking less yet speaking more about what I'm doing.
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Seraph Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage '05 bar GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
Good old '05, woo! I think I have something from '03. It's pretty good, huh?
I know you handled critical evidence linked to the case, and I want to know about it.
First off, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I did, what makes you think I give a shit about what you want? Now, I strongly suggest you take your high-tech, toaster-looking ass out of my way before I handle you. Are you deaf or just plain
So he's a Omega. Hey.
You talk tough, but we both know that's all you can do. Deep down, you're nothing but a coward. Well, trust me, tough guy. I'm the real thing. If you don't give me what I want, I won't beat you up. I'll kill you.
Now listen, man, we obviously got off on the wrong foot here, right? I don't want no trouble.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning, and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an IntelliCam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Sarif as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
So, there we go. We've talked to him. Yay. You know, I'm wondering if that's like somebody from the team. I don't think those are, but I mean, I feel like he could be. That'd be hilarious. Well, let us continue on. But yeah, recently I've had a, I guess you can call it a breakthrough, a revelation, whatever you wish to refer to it as. I've started trying to cut my videos into parts. So far it's been working out. It's rather nice. I've been enjoying it. I've also had a, let's call it an innovation. That's a better way of explaining it. I've had an innovation. I've been rendering my videos out in a different manner so that they're easier to upload, so I can get more out there for everybody to watch. And all everybody I mean by, 7 or so people at max, but that is perfectly fine. As I said, most of this is just for experience. Though it's kind of funny to think about it, I am essentially just talking to myself. And I check out a couple of my videos every once in a while to see what they turn out like. Most of what I do is during editing. That's where I see most of it. Occasionally I have a friend or two, listen to them, see, oh, you need to work on this, or oh, you need to do that. Stuff like that. So, again, if you happen to be watching this, and it's not 3 years down the line, by all means give me some feedback.
Have you found anything? Please. I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our IntelliCams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you.
It's all right, Adam. I'm sure you did all you could. At least now I know my instincts were right. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra, this is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
So there you go. Yay. Now, if you don't know that last little tidbit, well, the one before the optimistic, pessimistic, about the keeping the bracelet and getting rid of it. If you hold on to it, you get an achievement for it if you're looking into that. Nothing really important, it just depends on what you want to do. Personally, I'm a little bit more detached from good old what's-her-name, the chick that I was just talking about with her mom, Cassandra. I remember her mom. Of course, I was just talking to her. Oh, look at all these unconscious fellows. That's terrible. So, now we can actually press on with some more important stuff. So, what do we have here? Nope, over here. Extraction. So we have to go all the way back over to... where is it? Somewhere over here? Yeah? No? Yes? Geez, whatever. So we have to go 97 meters that way, okay? So it wasn't so far. Where we were doing the mission with these guys right here, that is where we have to go.
You want a party? Don't come no closer, Slick. Back off. You ain't making it easy.
Alright, let's see if I can walk around them before they start freaking out. Nope, I'm not gonna do it.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
I'm not here.
You don't want to get no closer, Og.
Let's see.
Come on. Come on.
Hopefully I'm off the radar for right now. Yeah? No? Okay, well, let's... oh, wrong button. Gee, yeah. Let's go over here. So as you can see, I cut down on my inventory. I organized it a little bit. And let's see. How do I use this? X. Use, okay. So how do I get around there again? I
heard that. Stop messing around.
Huh? What's that? Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
I'm actually
Don't hide
confused
on
where I'm
me,
supposed to be
Og.
going.
Don't push it, asshole. I ain't telling you again.
Wait, do I have any non-lethal weapons? I don't want to kill them if I don't have to. But I am not afraid to kill them. And I clicked the wrong buttons. I'm gonna get myself killed. I changed my controls a little bit so that instead of holding, instead of just clicking it once, I hold the button to, put myself up next to cover. And I'm out of practice, honestly. And I'm actually hoping I'm speaking over the guns.
You're dead.
And I missed. Really? See, that's an example. I let go of L2,
You fucker.
and I went back. Hey, come on over. I just want to kill you because you guys wanted to kill me. If I was, still used to playing it, I would have not killed all of you. However, that is not the case, obviously.
I got you now.
And I keep clicking the wrong button to aim down sights.